Hey everybody, and Tony here with a review of Pavol Breslik's Lieder Abend alongside pianist Amir Katz, which I saw at the Prinzenregentheater. Now, what more can I say about one of my all-time favorite lyric tenors, Pavol Breslik? I've been following his career ever since I was in my late teens, starting off with a lot of YouTube clips which I saw, most notably his performance in a lot of the Mozart roles. Until I was almost about to turn 21 did I first see him live in a concert version of Donizetti's Lucrezia Borgia, where he portrayed the role of Gennaro. 1 year later, I saw him again in the role of Roberto Devereux at the Zurich Opera House, and I sort of started to see him on a habitual basis every time he performed, most notably as Belmonte from Die Entführung aus dem Serail and Faust from, of course, Gounod's Faust. When I heard that he had a Lieder Abend in Munich, I was completely excited. I knew that this was an opportunity I could never, ever pass, or else I will end up regretting it. And boy, was it an amazing evening of great music and equally wonderful singing from the likes of Monsieur Pavol Breslik. The concert started off with Antonin Dvorak's song cycle, which started off with Wie wróci pieśń pitié, and it ended with Ty se ptasz proch moje śpiewi. Basically, these were 18 songs composed by Antonin Dvorak, who I mostly knew for his operas, most notably that of Rusalka, and how Monsieur Breslik sang each of these songs. They were just so full of passion, and he was so ardent in his singing, I was practically glued to my seat through the duration of the concert. After the break, we were then led to his wonderful renditions of 4 Franz Liszt songs, which started off with Au quand je dors and ended with Enfant si j'étais roi. Then we also had a composer which I have never heard of before, Mikuláš Schneider-Trawanski, in which Monsieur Breslik came in a traditional Slovakian shirt as he sang the rest of the songs. And he also gave out a few encore numbers, most notably Dvorak's songs My Mother Taught Me, and even Dolina Dolina, which he sang that song with such heart and such passion. I was practically having my eyes glued to him. And he definitely had a great evening, and deservedly so. He had a magnificent voice in which he was able to not only sing ardently, but his precision when it comes to how he sang each of the notes and the nuances he was able to find with everything he got was sort of miraculous. He was not only a well-disciplined musician, but he was an ardent musical artist. He was a complete performer, and he just had the goods from beginning to end, helped with his stunning stage presence, which is both youthful and quite mature, and also full of passion and lots of masculinity, especially from someone as youthfully wonderful as Monsieur Pavol Breslik. And what more can I say about him? He was technically secure. He was musically gifted in such a magnificent way, but more than anything, he proved himself to be a complete performer from beginning to end. He showed endurance. He showed class. He showed wit. He showed a lot of great things which he offered to us, the audience, and we certainly were eating out of the palm of his hand. He had such a striking presence, both vocally and in terms of how his posture was, how he stood on stage, how he was able to emote everything. He was so convincing in everything he did. And of course, the piano playing by Signore Amir Katz was equally magnetic. These two gentlemen worked hand in hand, and I can definitely tell that there was a lot of hard work, dedication, and so much effort to make this particular Lieder Abend quite the blast from beginning to end. So overall, with two great gentlemen, Pavol Breslik and Amir Katz, who were not only superb musicians, but really wonderful people in general, and when it comes to these two, they were the absolute stars, and everything they did together was a highlight and a bit of a fanboy moment here. I also got Monsieur Breslik's autograph, and I also had a picture with him. He was a very wonderful gentleman. He automatically recognized me, and I have to say that he was an open-hearted and really such a warm and genuine soul. So, Pavol, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed my review. Take care and have a lot of wonderful and splendid engagements to come. Here's hoping that you have a lot of great health. And also to Amir Katz, I wish you a lot of great music and a lot of really wonderful moments to come. And you two wonderful gentlemen, take care. And I hope to see you in a lot of wonderful performances. And for those of you who caught this particular concert, what did you think of it? Did you really feel like Pavol Breslik was at his absolute best this evening? Did you feel like there was a certain song which stood out to you so much as one of your favorites? Or did you feel like there was something not totally up to par? Comment below and let me know. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to tune in later for my review of a concert starring one of my favorite sopranos, Courtney Ross, in which she also not only sings arias, but also some duets with a tenor who I've never really heard of before. So until then, have a good evening, everybody.